Now, when it comes to being incarcerated, one thing that I want y'all to know is one of the major things that a lot of people have a problem doing is worrying about themselves and only themselves. You're going to find yourself in a lot of situations to where you feel like this situation has something to do with you. But if you sit back and you observe, you'll finally realize that you're getting yourself involved for no reason. If you're watching this, you already know why you're here. What's up, y'all? You already know, man. KFROG TV back in the building. Y'all go ahead, man. Do me that solid favor. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. And also make sure you hit the notification bell so you can see it first. I want to tell everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of Inmate Dictionary as well. For this episode here, we're going to be doing letter W, which stands for worry about yourself and only yourself. Okay? This right here is a very, very important topic for anybody that's been tuning in all the way from the beginning of the Inmate Dictionary to how far we finally became. Then you know that this dictionary right here is a lot of strategies that can help you make it through your bid if you find yourself incarcerated. Okay? Now, when it comes to worrying about yourself, this right here is a major key into making it out of prison successfully. All right? A lot of people find themselves in situations that have nothing to do with them. And I know it's easier said than done, you know, and I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I got myself in a bunch of shit that had nothing to do with me when I was incarcerated. So I know for a fact it isn't as easy as it sounds. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be hanging out with certain people. You're going to be vibing with certain cliques, whether they're in gangs or not in gangs, or whether they hustle, or whether you know somebody that smokes Tunchi, or people that rob, whatever it is. And the type of company that you surround yourself by is the type of energy that you're going to draw in. You understand? If you're hanging out with people that rob, or you're hanging out with people that hustle, you're going to end up coming across people that hustle, people that rob. Because if your homeboys are robbers, you're going to learn now who's hustling because they're robbing. And if your homeboys are hustlers, you're going to learn who the robbers are because, you know, or the hustlers because at the same time, you know, there's people robbing. You get what I'm saying? And there's people that are hustling that are getting robbed. So you're going to get yourself in all types of situations that you're not even prepared for. Okay? But what I can tell you is to take my advice as seriously as possible and try to worry about yourself, okay? Because if the shoe was on the other foot, I guarantee you, I'd say 8 out of 10, the person that you were getting yourself in the situation over wouldn't do the same. If you was in the situation that they found themselves in, they're going to leave you high and dry. They're going to leave you in that water. And if you ain't got no floaties on, your ass don't know how to swim, you're going to drown. See what I'm saying? So try to just do what you can and just be on beat at all times. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll be able to peep the fuck shit. You'll be able to peep the fuckery and everything and the problems before it even comes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got a homeboy that they know, whether it's on the streets or when you're locked up, that always finds themselves in some shit and you want to back them up because they your dog. But after a while, you get tired of it. You get tired of backing them. You get tired of putting your face card out there, you know what I'm saying, for the little shit that they get their self involved in, when all, you know, all they had to do was carry their self the right way and they wouldn't even be in the situation. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you're going to find yourself in harm's way just because of the person you hang out with or a person you associate with or call your friend. You see what I'm saying? And if you see something go down inside a prison, it's common sense. Mind your business. You see people getting beat up. You see people getting stabbed. You see people getting robbed. You see people getting taken. You know, whatever it is that happens to come your way when it goes down is none of your business if it doesn't involve you. You know what I'm saying? You worry about yourself because that could easily be you in that situation, or, you know, someone can try you the way that that individual is being tried. You know, you're kind of like putting yourself out there and trying to reel in the problems when you try to worry about others. You know what I'm saying? Keep it in your mind and remember this. You came to prison alone and you were going to leave alone. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, we met in here. You know what I'm saying? We dogs. We rot with each other, of course, you know. And some people you're going to rot with harder than others. So there's going to be some that you're going to find yourself in a problem and you're not even going to realize it's not your problem. Because after you've been around someone so long and y'all are dogs and mob the compound together and eat together and rob people together or beat people up together or whatever it is, you feel like when y'all are talking about a situation, you look at it as if it's a us thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, bro tried us. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know why bro looking at us like that crazy. When really he's probably looking at your homeboy, or he tried one of your homeboys and you brought that shit amongst you. I've seen people that weren't even involved in a situation get themselves involved in a situation. Act like it's their problem and get their face ripped open with a razor blade. Straight like that. And the person who was the igniter of the problem, which was the so-called friend of theirs, he didn't get his ripped open. And what do you think happened when that dude got ripped open and got put in confinement? Do you think the other individual went and found who did it? Or do you think he said, oh, the hell with it, and let him slide? I've seen it go both ways. I've seen people rock behind their homeboy that got cut, and then I've seen people that just left them in the water. Like, you know, at the end of the day, damn, bro. Man, bro played, dog. I don't know why he went down there, man. I told him, you know what I'm saying, let me handle this. You see? And then you're going to find yourself getting hurt. And even if you do get cut and you get put in confinement and your homeboy does go after that individual that cut you, you feel me? Still, you got the shit end of the stick. You got your face ripped open. All because you were worrying about someone else. Worrying about what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? That's why they got the saying, put an address on it. For anybody that's been locked up, especially down here in Florida, you know what put an address on it means. That means tell me directly. You know what I'm saying? If you got somebody that's inside of a dorm and they're talking crazy out loud, selling out, you know, that shit is going to hit a lot of people. It's going to, right here, it's going to make a lot of people feel like, in their heart, like, damn, bro might be talking about me. You feel me? And all you got to hear someone say is put an address on it, bro. That means if that shit's for KFROG, then say such and such, yada, yada, yada. Yo, yeah, you KFROG, you know, make it known. You feel me? If that shit ain't addressed to you, then don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, people are going to say things and they're going to be scared to put an address on it and direct it to the person who they mean to say it at. So they'll say it out loud to look like they're a big badass, but in all reality, they're just trying to vent. You know what I'm saying? They're venting. And this is how they know how to vent. And instead of putting an address on it, they'll say something. And it might have nothing to do with you. But you're going to be worried about it. And you're going to go ahead and try to stand up and say something. And then even if it wasn't about you, you just made it about you. So now it looks like it was about you. And then next thing you know, y'all are fighting. The fight can lead to something even longer, even worse. You can get cut. You can get stabbed. You can get killed. You know what I'm saying? This is prison. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a place where you're supposed to go and have fun like it's a daycare. You know what I'm saying? Some places are sweeter than others. Straight up. And if you're someone that minds your own business and only worries about yourself, you will find it to where your bid won't be as bad as somebody who's worried about someone else. Because if that person's always worried about someone else other than themselves, then that means they're nosy. That means they keep their nose in other people's business. And whether it's someone that they're cool with or someone they're not cool with. For instance, if you were someone and you were going to beat somebody up in there or rob somebody or do whatever you do, and some dude that had nothing to do with it got himself involved, you would want to take it out on him now, right? Because he's nosy. Had nothing to do with him. Correct? It has nothing to do with him, so he gets involved. Now you want to... You know, he wants to act like he's the good civilian or something, good Samaritan. So now you're going to take it out on him because he has no business getting involved, ain't it? Or if it's a friend of his that something's happening, you know, which you will find yourself in these type of situations because people do tend to try to rob and pick on certain people, and you might be cool with one of these people. And you will find yourself in a situation getting yourself involved even though it has nothing to do with you. But there could be people on the outside looking in as far as like the people who are robbing or someone that's cool with the robber is going to see you getting involved now. So now you already showed your hand by getting involved. So the robber, whoever the person is doing the robbing or whatever, you know, whether it's your friend they're trying to rob or Good Samaritan, you know, the person that's doing the robbing knows who you are now. So you know you and him ain't going to see eye to eye. But whoever he's cool with in the background, his homeboys from his quad, from the cell block he lives in, you know, they're going to be peeping from the outside looking in, and you're not even going to be able to peep who else has it out for you now. All because you didn't worry about yourself. Straight up. I can't tell you how many times somebody got cut close to me. Man, you walk around them. Straight like that. Someone gets cut. Oh shit. You just keep it moving, bro. Because at the end of the day, people make hits. People also hit the wrong person sometimes. So it's like, what I look like getting myself involved because someone else got cut. Help me, call paramedics, he's down. Somebody, man, the other people that are looking in might have wanted that person to flatline. You don't know what that person did to get cut, right or wrong. So now here you are trying to save a life of someone that the people who did that wanted him to die. So now it's like, boom, you're a target. Now these people want your head because you were trying to play good guy. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to worry about yourself. If it isn't you getting cut, if it isn't you getting called out, if it isn't you that someone's trying to rob, if it isn't you that someone's putting down on or being disrespectful towards, that's it. Has nothing to do with you. And I guarantee you, you will find yourself going through your bid a whole lot easier. You know what I'm saying? Prison, you can make friends. You will. And you'll make enemies. But don't ever think prison was meant for you to make friends. It's not like your parents tell you when you're younger, man, when you go to school, man, you're going to meet some friends, you know, go out there in the world and meet some people you click with. You know, you're not meant to go to prison to meet friends. You're going to meet friends, but you're going to meet a hell lot of enemies also. And some of your friends might have been enemies before that. You get what I'm saying? So the odds are already against you when you come in. Because any place you go to, you new. You know what I'm saying? You're new to the whole environment, the whole compound, that dorm, whatever it is, and people are already in cliques. It isn't like y'all all just came there the same day and just created whatever it is. Wherever you land already has a structure. They already have cliques doing what they do, running it certain ways that they run it. You know, so it's like when you go there, you're already outnumbered. You're the new cop. You know what I'm saying? They look at you like fresh meat. You see what I'm saying? But what I can tell you is what people do respect is you mind your business. And the easiest way to mind your business is to worry about yourself and only yourself. That's it. I'm telling you. You listen to these things that I'm telling y'all in this inmate dictionary, it'll make your bid just a little bit less difficult. A lot of people might not believe it and they might think, oh, nah, it ain't like that, yada, yada, yada. I'm telling you how it is down here in Florida. And I can only speak from my experience, from things that I've seen with my own eyes and things that I went through, participated in, or anything while I did my bid. You see what I'm saying? I'm not telling y'all something that I heard once upon a time from someone who told that person who came over here, and then I got it and now I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all exactly how it is inside of prison. And if you listen to the inmate dictionary, the only thing that it can do is keep you more swift up top. That's it. It's gonna be like its own little secured box up here, and you're gonna know these things that you should do. It's common sense. Look at it from your point of view. If someone else came in the prison, you feel me? And y'all are vibing, it's you, your homeboys, you know, y'all are just chilling and shit, playing cards, eating a goulash, watching a game, whatever it is. And then somebody comes in that dorm, right? And they're friendly. Don't you look at them crazy like, feel me? Like, what's up with bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, just all of a sudden trying to just open arms. Like, come here, guy. Like, he's trying to just be a part of your group. You know, you look at him like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What's up with bro? You know what I'm saying? Red flag, right? So you don't want to be somebody that's friendly. You obviously don't want to just straight look for friends, right? Or what about if you're getting into it with somebody over a domino game? Y'all are going back and forth arguing over dominoes. You, the dude in front of you, are going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And then there's somebody that's on the sideline, has nothing to do with it. That's his homeboy that wants to get involved and start speaking from the sideline about what y'all are arguing about. Think about it. You're going to look at him like, bro, man, mind your business, bro. You ain't even sitting at this table. Your ass ain't even in one of these 4 seats, bro, so I don't want to hear shit from you. You know, you might as well just keep that shit to yourself. Or you mention it, you know, to the person you're playing against when you find yourself sitting at the bones table. Right? Think about it. Like, we don't need no cheerleaders on the outskirts, you know what I'm saying, sitting here telling us what we arguing about. I'm just being real with you. You feel me? They ain't got tampons on the commissary and canteen, do they? If so, bitch, go get some. Right? Like, it's, if you think about it, because that's like a cheerleader position. And you'll look at them like, fuck's bro getting involved for? You know, it'll make you want to take it out on that person more than the person you're arguing with. See? So you never want to be that guy. You never want to be the one that intervenes in an argument, tries to step in, act like you're doing the right thing by, you know, siding with two people or talking it out, you know, because you'll see it all in prison, okay? This is the type of stuff that you go through on a day-to-day basis. I'm talking about, it's like a soap opera. Literally, you got people that are falling in love, people that are fighting, people that are breaking up, people that are doing foul shit, people that are talking about other people, running and telling that person what he said, and then running and telling him what he heard from him, and people are gossiping, just like a soap opera. You know what I'm saying? It's just more dangerous than it is on TV. You know what I'm saying? You got people that are dying in the soap opera, stabbing, hurting each other, robbing each other, taking each other. Like, so it's like a more severe soap opera, but it is a lot of gossip. It's a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And you can evade a lot of this shit by worrying about yourself and only yourself. Straight up. Man, I used to be sitting in my cell just vibing. You know, looking at different photos and shit that I got sent in the mail. Just anything. Doing word searches. And I'd hear people out there arguing. You can hear people in the dorm arguing back and forth. And then you always hear that one person that wants to get involved. That has nothing to do with him. And then before you know it, before them doors, bam, slam shut tonight, that same person who jumped in that argument that had nothing to do with him, it was supposed to be between the two other dudes, that dude is fighting someone before that door slams. Because he wasn't worried about himself. See what I'm saying? Straight up. And also, make sure you're not one of them dudes that try to drag nobody into your argument. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're arguing with somebody and someone's talking crazy, but, oh, what you mean, bro? Hey, bro, ain't it such and such? Or, man, I'm telling you, hey, bro, look, you know, wasn't all yada, yada, yada. You never want to try to bring somebody in your argument because it's going to make you look soft. It's going to make you look weak. You know what I'm saying? And the individual who you're dragging into the conversation and the argument might get mad at you. Or if not, because that's your dog, the person you're arguing with might look at that like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with him, bro. I'm talking to you. I'm looking you in your face. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to you, man. I ain't got nothing to do with him. It ain't got nothing to do with him, bro. This is between me and you. You see? And then that might strike a thing in their head and make them want to fight and attack you. You see? So I'm telling you, man, the letter of the day, W. Worry about yourself and only yourself. And I guarantee you, your bid will be a whole lot less enjoyable. And just remember, prison isn't meant to enjoy in the first place. So anything you can do to make your bid as smooth as possible is the best route there is to take. Take it from me, y'all. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this video on up. I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and try to finish this inmate dictionary here in the next couple weeks. I appreciate y'all watching like I always say, man. Y'all make sure you keep them rats, squares, clowns, chomos, pedos, gunners, wannabe island boys, clout chasers, all them out your circle, man. Till next time, this the one and only. I am my team. Frog.
I'm a criminal, I'm a cool nigga, but I got a limit though.
I'm a cool nigga, but I got a limit though. Cause I'm a criminal, yeah, I'm a criminal.